Hello and welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living in your own narrative, in your own story, family, in your own concept of reality, because there's so many lies that have been peddled out there, and it's actually the lies that are the greatest imprisonment. Remember, the battlefield is the mind. The World War III is being fought in here, and so it's so important to be in control of everything that's going on in here. But those are stories for other days. Special shout out to our Patreon family. Thank you so much for supporting us on that platform and making us, officially one of the few all Black supported or all African global melanated, however you want to put it, family supported channel. We appreciate, love you so much for that. Please consider supporting us, family, for as little as $2 a month. I know Kenyans have been asking me to set up an M-Pesa. I will definitely try and do that. That's like our version of Cash App, kind of. But those are stories for other days, family. There's a lot that's happening. There's a lot that's going on. And now the latest is that our instruments of power are returning to the motherland at a shocking rate. And you know what? I actually wanted you guys to tell me, the Benin nation, this Benin kingdom, what's up with the Benin kingdom? Because a lot of Benin bronzes are being brought back. And so I'm wondering what kind of, what is Nigeria doing behind the scenes? Because this is beautiful, because now Oxford University says that they may return items that were looted from Nigeria by the divided kingdom in 1897. And they said that Nigeria actually requested the repatriation of the cultural items this year. The 97 objects include bronzes, which were taken from Benin City by British troops and are currently held in the collection of the Pitt Rivers Museum and the Ashmolean Museum, whatever, in Oxford. And they say they received a claim for the return of the items from Nigeria's National Commission for Museums and Monuments. And the Oxford University Council decided to support the claim, which will be considered by the Charity Commission under blah, 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 blah. Something's happening, family. Let me know what you think. Something is going on. So they say in this statement that, on 7th January, the Nigerians reached out to them, claiming that they wanted the collection that was taken from Benin City by British Armed Forces. The claim is now being processed by the university following its procedure for claims for the return of cultural objects. Family, these aren't just, I'm just sharing this to show you that significant things are happening. There's a transition from the North ruling the world to the South ruling the world, if you want to put it like that. Our instruments of power are coming back. Right now it's a trickle, but you know how many requests our governments have put in and they've been denied that we don't even know about? And then now all of a sudden they get a request. They even release a public statement. I don't know if you guys have felt like there's this apology vibe that Babylon is on. They're on some kind of apology tip right now, trying to get us to forgive them in here so that they can escape the karma that is here. It's here, family. Have you noticed, like did you see the Pope wearing like the Native American feathered whatever? Apologizing. I mean, he was trying to come to Africa to apologize. And the spirit of Africa was like, oh, hell no. Mama Africa's like, oh, hell, where? Who? Are you on crack? But there's that vibe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think is really going on? Because Babylon doesn't just apologize. It's like, Babylon is like that abusive husband, man, who's beaten you, broken bones, gaslighted you, mashed you up mentally, physically, spiritually, controlled you for years, and then all of a sudden he's apologizing? You're not like, oh my God. You're like, why now? Why now? Because we may not see it physically, but spiritually, there's a handing over of the God that's going on, family. The ancient ones are back. The ancestors are all around us. You may feel so alone, but if you could see with this eye, your mind's eye, your spiritual eye, your first eye, family, you'd see that we're surrounded. We're surrounded right now. And the spiritual, rescue is ongoing. So I know there's some sneak attacks that are coming out of nowhere. The enemy is still trying to delay us, control us, destroy us. But hang tight, family. We're this close to a total turnaround. This close, family. And just also, we're being given this time, this like grace period to get our minds right, to take the signs of what's happening, to make sure that we're thinking correctly. Because there's a lot of destruction that we're going to be seeing happening in the world. But that is not a destruction of our reality. It's Babylon that's falling. And we have to have freed ourselves from Babylon mentally to avoid that collapse. But those are stories for other days. Thanks to every single person that has sent me an email about the Unity communities. We've heard from people from all over the world, family. Overwhelming. It's absolutely amazing. Communities are being started in South Africa, Kenya, Florida, and in the Divided Kingdom first. But yeah, if you're interested in joining, there's a clip at the end of this video. Until next time, though, sending you all the love, life, light. May perpetual favor shine upon you, family. May you have reprieve from the issues of your life to see yourself clearly and to chart a new path for you and your family. Tuko pamoja. So many of us have made transformational changes in the last 2 years in our lives. Many of us have relocated. Many of us have moved out of old relationships, old cities, old ways of being, old careers. And we find ourselves in very new environments, both internally and externally. And one of the greatest requests that I get from you guys all the time is, do I know of people of like mind, people of like consciousness, people who are also searching or on their awakening journey in your communities, who you can get together with, who you can reason together with, because you almost need that support system to create your own narrative. And it's something that I actually didn't even fully understand the value of it until I moved to the little village, which I feel is my final destination for now. And I've met so many people, healers, people who are in the new industry here. And one of the things is there is like a conscious community, but one of the things is I moved here to hang out with one of my friends. Well, not hang out really, but to kind of, I was spiritually drawn here, but she was already here, and she's a healer, a womb healer, etc., a whole other story. And through her, I met another conscious family who do only organic farming from heirloom seeds. And through her, I met other community members, and I found it so important in terms of anchoring me into my new narrative. And so I really would love it if we could create communities across the motherland, and across wherever melanated people are across the world, family. We are willing to coordinate that here and kind of see where it goes. So if you'd be interested in something like this, definitely email me, drmumbi at drmumbishow.com. And we're just going to start by, putting people in touch, maybe creating WhatsApp groups, etc., etc. Oh my gosh, it's raining. So definitely consider joining us, family. Tuko pamoja.